Hey guys, welcome back. Drip and Farm for Power. I'm your host, Drip Coach, and let's jump right into it. So today we're covering a community created game dapp. It's called Drip Potluck. I don't actually have a lot of information on it. Couldn't find the white paper. I heard it from Driptopian's channel, so jump on his stream. I think he was actually included in some of the info behind the scenes. I do know it's by this person here. Don't know anything about them either, but think they had an AMA and Lee is admin in the group, something, I don't know. Can't find the white paper, don't have any more details, and I don't have time to watch a bunch of different videos, but at least all I can do is tell you to come check out their channels and see what it's about. And you can head over to drippotluck.com. So there's some information here. I guess this is the white paper. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I just saw this pop up in my comments on other videos. People asked me to cover it, and yeah, I'm gonna do my best to, but I don't have enough information to actually go in depth. So all I know is it's created by some community members, and basically once you connect, you have these different lobbies or games that you can enter in, and I'll show you what that looks like here. I have tried it twice myself. So what you'll see is these different lobbies. Let's call them lobbies. I don't know what they're actually called, but they tell you what the entry fee will be. That means that's how much you're going to play, you're going to enter in with, and then how many people are needed before it automatically kicks off and assigns a random winner. So you can get multiple entries. So like this one you see requires 3 and 2 entries are already there. It could be one person with 2 entries, or it could be 2 individual players, and you select what the number of entries you want, and then that basically gives you, I guess, more chances to potentially win. You hit join, and then immediately it'll assign a random winner. So there are all these different entries that you can get into, or lobbies again, and they tell you the amounts, and there are some with larger capacities. And yeah, so I played twice and I did win. You can see here I did win 0.017, so I went in with 0.01. Yeah, I guess I got back 0.07. Essentially got my bet back plus 0.07. And then in this other one, I did 2 entries. It was I think it was an 8 out of 10, and I did 2. So technically would have lost about 0.15 on that one, because I put in 0.02 because I did 2 entries for this and got back a little less than what I put in. So yeah, it's a quick game. You basically just get in, and it immediately, once it hits the number, tells you if you won or not. You just scroll down here, look for your name, and see if you won, or you can just check your BNB balance because it's instantaneous. And if you come over to the blockchain, you'll be able to see the transactions on this side. So I would suggest jumping into the Telegram. I'll try to remember to leave a link to this. They have almost 500 members in here, and there is some different topics you can address if you have some issues. I was getting a couple of errors every time I got in. It would give me an error, but it still went through. Maybe I can show you that real quick on my side. So let's try this one. So I'll try to join here and approve this on the ledger. All right, signing. So see if I get the same error, but I'll show you what it is. Yeah, so I always get this error, invalid value for index. But then when I check the blockchain, the transaction does indeed go through. So if we check this, this will be that transaction, and then we'll be able to see if I won or not. So it's still, yeah, success, and did not, I don't think. No, so I didn't win that one, but it did indeed go through. So you can, any of these issues or things you're coming up with, you can come over here in the chat and report them. There is supposedly some amount that goes back to Drip. I don't know where to find that either, or how that works. From what I understand, they're supposed to be sending it to a burn address, and then there are people going back and forth in the suggestions side that say that the burn address would be a waste of time. I'm on that camp as well. Not sure why the developer thinks that's a good idea, because we're still going to mint tokens, but I guess it's up for discussion. So yeah, get in here, take a look, click some buttons, see what you think. I've heard positive feedback from it. I've only done these 4 transactions, so it's definitely a gambler's paradise, if you will, because it's just lucky person wins, I guess. And I don't know how to actually verify that it is indeed fair and random. It's not using Chainlink, but it is using this like quick number generator, QRG or something like that, random number generator, QRNG, I think. But I don't know enough details on that. I did run the contract through ChatGPT, and it came up with a couple of things to point out, but nothing of significant issue. It did bring up that due to the fact that it's not using a Chainlink BRF, it could be the randomness could be exploited by miners, basically, and blockchain validators or block validators, because it's picking the game start and end time based off of block timestamp and block number. And since on Binance, highly unlikely that those 26 validators or whoever are coming over here to manipulate the contracts. But just let you know about that. And there's a couple other things that came up, but I am not a developer or anything like that, so I don't know anything about that. I just ran it through ChatGPT and asked it what it thought. All right, wanted to clarify. So I didn't realize that the white paper was actually here on the front page. So all the information is indeed here. So apologize for that. So I'm adding this after the fact. So basically there is 1.5% drip burned on every game, 1.5% drip in the reservoir deposit on every game, and 100% transparency. So again, this drip burn is reference to it's supposed to be being sent to a dead address or a burn address. And the way it's broken down is there's 15% fees that will be deducted from every game. So 85% goes back to the player. So here's the fee distribution. 10% fresh BNB buys drip and deposits into the tax vault. 1.5 is sent to a burn address. So there is still 10% going. So I need to clarify that. 1.5 is going to the burn address, and 1.5 is going to the reservoir. So remember, this is BNB in, BNB out. And then there's 2% maintenance fee, which is broken down here, going to promos, marketing, and development. So all in all, this is actually pretty solid. Now, again, I don't know anything about the verifiably fair side. So what I did, of course, was I took the entire contract, all 5 different contracts, show you up here at the top, paste in a ChatGPT, and then just asked it some questions about it. So I just took all the code that are there, and basically the only thing that it points out, the randomness and drip Potluck contract is generated using the following line of code. So that's this. And it says the randomness survived from 3 main factors: block timestamp, block number, and room ID. Given, let's discuss potential vulnerability. So it's all about the miners, basically. So since miners can know what's coming up, let's just say this game got super big and the 26 validators on BSC were aware of it, then they could potentially have some control over selecting the randomness outcome. So it says randomness is not verifiably fair in the strictest sense of the term. Here's why: dependence on block variables, the use of block timestamp, block number as randomness source introduces potential vulnerabilities mentioned previously. Miners can influence the block timestamp slightly. Visibility of pending transactions, miners can view the transaction pool, and then again talking about the ordering and stuff like that. So all in all, it's as fair as it can be, and since, you know, the miners are pretty much a closed opaque box on BSC anyway, I don't think that that's a issue. The main exploit that anybody's looking for is a rug pull or someone else writing code or something like that that can exploit it, and according to ChatGPT, that doesn't exist. Here is specifically the response regarding some of the most common issues on contracts, such as ownership, external calls, under and overflows, logic errors, pool, blah, 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 blah. So it's basically said that the ownership is using the Open Zeppelin library, meaning it's the one that everybody's familiar with, so there's no hidden or malicious functionalities. External calls, it's good as well. It's using safe practices for that. Under and overflows doesn't have any issues there. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through each one of these. I mean, you guys can do your own research on this, but this is just me showing you, you know, how you can do that. So this is ChatGPT 4, and it's a decent start for anybody that has zero coding information or knowledge. And you can also get it to explain this to you like you're a 5-year-old if it still doesn't make any sense. So all in all, looks like it's rather decent and could indeed prove to have sustainable buyback functionality. And since it's BNB in, BNB out, if the marketing is done properly on this and it catches some wind, this could generate a lot of BNB. So there's one example they have here. If there's a 10 BNB player pool and it takes 1 BNB to join, then the winner would get 8.5 BNB, and 0.15 BNB would be used to buy drip from the swap page and send it to the burner address, and 0.15 going to the drip reservoir. So this could get relatively huge, and it's extremely simple to play. And again, there are, I've seen some pictures, Snapchat's not up right now, snaps of people that are winning multiple times, but according to what I just shared with you guys, it is random. So I guess it's just luck, you know, just kind of like rolling a die or playing the roulette wheel. You can get the same number over and over and over again, and that's still just the same outcome or same variable, same luck. But yeah, give it a shot. If you have some spare BNB hanging around, I think also they're going to look at some of this. This is in discussions in the Telegram to maybe have these kick off, even if it doesn't get to the right amount, because if you join in and you're waiting to get to 1,000 players and you don't want to wait, then you can just exit and then you might go somewhere else with a smaller one. So the smaller ones definitely get more players filled up quicker. And in something like this, you know, you got a 50-50 shot and then 1 out of 5 shot. So why not take a look, see what you think. All right, smash that HBO special, brother out, like, subscribe, comment down below. Until next time, lift it. Want to pay your in real life bills with crypto? How about send crypto directly to anyone with a bank account? Spritz Finance is a decentralized solution to be your own bank and connect your crypto earnings to real world bills and payments. They do not take custody of your assets and allow support on multiple blockchains and Web3 wallets. Sign up below using my referral link and you will get $50 back when you make your first $50 bill payment with crypto. Additionally, I will be using referral bonuses to airdrop, donate, or burn based on community feedback. Sign up now.